What's going on, ladies and gents? Kage's here and welcome back to another video. Today, we're diving into Digimon Beatbreak episode 17 titled Antipathy. Last time, we went into a heavy one. Granite's past finally come to light, and yeah, it was emotional, not gonna lie, and one of my favorite. This week though, Cold-Blooded versus Sincerity. Obviously, this is another one of the beautiful artwork mirroring the situation that is presenting the Makoto and Hotaruko-chan. And here the focus kind of shifts, not from pain or anything like that, but teaches us why you do what you do. Of course, we all need to rely on ourselves first. There's nothing wrong with that. You survive. And that's beautiful. But it also teaches us how being this cold-blooded and being hard on yourself and do anything that goes against your moral values is also bad. And here's where sincerity comes in. It teaches you why you're standing, teaches you to share the weight with your team, let others stand with you, build something meaningful together. All that is the lesson that hits the hardest. And I think that's what Hotaruko-chan gonna be learning towards the end of the second arc on her end. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into the episode. So the episode begins with Glowing Dawn chasing Koemon or Monmon in the dubs, but for the names, I rather go with the originals, you know? And right away, we're back in that familiar rhythm, chasing Digimon, yay! And then, of course, Hotaruko from Tactics barges in like she always does, because why wouldn't she? But I guess this time, they just happen to go after the same target. Like Raido says something like, hey, you gotta be fast. The Glowing Dawn is also going after it, you know? And because of the interruption, they end up losing Koemon to the Tactics. But here's the important part. Makoto doesn't chase after it. Instead, he chooses to protect our nearby kids that nearly caught in the crossfire. And while Hotaruko-chan and Shakomon are like, yeah, this is our win, Makoto doesn't even care about that. And honestly, I really like that. It feels very Makoto-like, or maybe more accurately, very Glowing Dawn-like. I think this moment hit Hotaruko-chan way harder than she let on. Because imagine this, right? You're hyped, you think you've won, you turn around and the enemy isn't even looking at you. They're calmly helping a kid and saying, you're okay now. Like, that would feel brutal. Like, wait, was I the only one treating this like a competition and shit? And not only that, what if that very kid was your own sibling? Yeah, that cuts deep. And when I look at Hotaruko's expression there, I really feel like that's exactly what was going on through her head. Next up is the okonomiyaki scene. So Makoto and the others end up going to her family's okonomiyaki shop, pretending to be a co-worker. So here, Hotaruko-chan is introduced as this career woman. Working for the World Union. We learn she's been lying to her family the whole time, which is funny, telling them she works with great co-workers. First of all, having an okonomiyaki shop as your family business, that's nice. And Rena ordering mochi cheese okonomiyaki, I'm like, you also a cheese person, huh? Yeah, that checked out perfectly. And it's hilarious how the siblings treating Kurtmon and Pristimon as this AI, asking what's the weather, and Kurtmon plays along like, it's sunny today, and Pristimon asking for help too is so good. And especially the scene where both her siblings showed her the shoes that she bought them, saying how they won the race using that shoes. I'm not gonna lie, that is wholesome. And it's also funny how they decided not to let Gekkomon out, knowing full well that he gonna blows the cover. Cause you know Gekkomon, he's so dumb honest, he wouldn't care to act, right? So they're like, nope, you stays in the bag. Yeah, Hotaruko-chan actually has a really warm relationship with her family. From the outside, it's a pretty normal household, but because Glowing Dawn members usually don't have families around no more, seeing something like this weirdly feels rare. We also learn Hotaruko lost her dad, and since she sends money back home, it's pretty clear life isn't easy financially for them. She's independent, sure, but she still has younger siblings, and raising them with just one parent, that's rough. So yeah, I think that's why Hotaruko-chan joined the tactics to earn money to protect her family, which probably led her to this mindset of, if I don't stand on my own, no one will. Then we get into Hotaruko's past. She had to drop out of university because of an accident when Shakomon was born. And because of tactics rules, she can't go home. But she hasn't told her mother that. And honestly, this show keeps doing this thing where Digimon being born just destroys people's lives. People get pushed out of places, dreams just end. It's rough. And if you were a parent and found out your daughter dropped out of university and secretly joined a military organization, you'd probably collapse. But I think mothers usually know something's wrong, right? They realize their child doesn't want to talk, so they stay quiet, but they worry anyway. And also for Hotaruko-chan herself, lying like that has to hurt. Because once you lie once, you have to keep on lying. You stack lies on top of lies. I think everyone's been there at least once in their lives. And that feeling, yeah, it's awful. Then the episode shifts again. Makoto and Hotaruko-chan chase Burgermon, a food thief, and Shakomon, who is literally being turned into a hamburger, which is messed up by the way. And while chasing them, they enter the mirror world and find Bartmon over there. Burgermon and Bartmon have this symbiotic relationship. Burgermon steals the food, Bartmon eats it, and in return, Bartmon gives Burgermon a good E-Pulse. It's survival. Messy, but functional. I don't know. They fight, but it turns into a 2-on-1, and Nightcuremon starts struggling. I guess Bartmon is the champion level here. Makoto then decides to stall until allies arrive. And that's when Hotaruko snaps, relying on teammate to save you. That's naive and I hate it. And I was like, wait, what? Just a moment ago, they were vibing. Oh, Makoto-kun, you're more capable than I thought. Hotaruko-san actually nicer than I thought, taking care of your family and all that. You know, that kind of energy. Like, why the sudden hate, girl? Then Tylomon overwhelms Burgermon and Burtmon. Hotaruko-chan goes for the finishing blow and Makoto stops her, and that's when everything explodes. She accuses him of being this condescending, of showing mercy from above, of being blessed since birth, of never really struggling. She says she'll never lose to someone like that. I'm like, whoa, what? And then she says, and the only one I believe in is myself. And it's like perfect timing. This happens right after she learns that Makoto was raised in Shangri-La Egg. I think in her mind, that immediately labels him as a rich kid, someone who never suffered. But that's not fair, right? Makoto has his own reasons for becoming a cleaner. Like, do you really think someone does this job for fun? Like, really? Being judged as someone who never made an effort just because of how you were born? That's rough. And honestly, I think all of that bitterness comes straight from Hotaruko's past. And after that verbal beating, Makoto doesn't say much. But the episode keeps hiding his eyes. And that gave me an easy feeling. And I guess that leads to Makoto and Nightcuremon gaining more power for their perfect level, right? Also, real talk, Makoto, between Haruko-chan and Hotaruko-chan, why are you always getting tangled up with emotionally complicated women? Like, not gonna lie, like, what? How do you keep attracting these baddies, dude? Like, leave some for the MC. Like, what kind of aura does you have? My guy is struggling. Like, if Rose Woodville is going after his ass too, I'm gonna crash out, not gonna lie. Good God, like, he's him at this point. Next episode looks like it'll focus on Raido's side. There's also a new dark hair looking character visiting the Glowing Dawn. Could be an ex-members of the Tactics, seeing how he got a Commandramon. Ooh, are we gonna see High Commandramon in Beatbreak? That would be awesome. You know, and did he come for help or something? Cause Tactics seems going after him and Commandramon, right? Yeah, I'm excited. Let me know what are your thoughts on this episode, and if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate that. Thanks for watching, and as always, this is Kage signing off. Stay sharp, and I'll catch you on to the next one. Peace.